In a stunning turn of events, a courtroom in Los Angeles was thrown into turmoil as a key witness described a chilling encounter with music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. The woman, a longtime friend of Diddy's ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura, took the stand to recount a terrifying incident where she was allegedly dangled over the edge of a 17-story balcony. The woman testified that Diddy lifted her off the ground, holding her by her armpits, and threatened her life, shouting, "You know what the F you did?" The testimony was part of a larger ongoing trial in which Combs faces serious charges, including allegations of violence and intimidation against several women. This particular witness's statement added to the growing list of accusations against Combs, painting a picture of a man who used his power and influence to intimidate and threaten those around him. According to the woman, the frightening incident occurred one evening at Cassie's Los Angeles apartment. While the woman was at the apartment with Cassie, Diddy allegedly appeared uninvited and began banging on the door. In a panic, the witness said she hid in the bathroom, only to step onto the balcony and attempt to calm herself by smoking a blunt. It was then that Diddy allegedly grabbed her and lifted her over the balcony's edge, holding her while repeatedly shouting at her. The woman recalled the harrowing scene, saying she was paralyzed by fear, unsure of what to expect next. This explosive testimony was part of a pattern of abuse that the prosecution is attempting to establish. The woman described Diddy's behavior as erratic, punctuated by moments of extreme violence and intimidation. After the balcony incident, she said Diddy threw her onto some nearby furniture and left, making a quick exit after learning that the woman's girlfriend was in the apartment. The testimony also included descriptions of bruises the woman sustained, which she later sought medical attention for, though she initially refrained from naming her abuser out of fear. The woman's statement on the stand was corroborated by several pieces of physical evidence, including photographs of the bruises and medical reports documenting the injuries she sustained. However, the defense is pushing back against these claims, questioning the credibility of the witness and pointing out inconsistencies in her recollections. In addition to the balcony incident, the woman also testified about other instances of intimidation and threats she allegedly received from Diddy, including one where he reportedly told her, "I'm the devil, I can kill you." The defense has seized upon these details, suggesting that the witness's testimony was influenced by past drug use, which she admitted to during her time in Diddy's circle. Diddy's defense attorneys have been quick to point out contradictions in the witness's account. They have questioned the timing of her recollections and pointed to what they describe as discrepancies between her civil lawsuit and her testimony. The defense team is attempting to cast doubt on the consistency of the woman's statements, suggesting that she may have been under the influence of drugs at the time of the alleged incidents, which could have compromised her memory of events. As the trial progresses, it has become clear that the prosecution is building a case based on a series of allegations that paint Diddy as a man who uses violence and intimidation to control the women in his life. The testimonies from these women have painted a disturbing picture of abuse and coercion, with many describing instances of physical violence, verbal threats, and psychological manipulation. For his part, Diddy has denied all allegations, maintaining that any physical altercations that occurred were simply the result of personal conflicts and not part of a broader pattern of abuse. His legal team has worked tirelessly to discredit the testimonies of the women involved, suggesting that their accounts are unreliable or exaggerated. As the trial unfolds, the stakes continue to rise, with each new testimony adding fuel to an already explosive case. The legal battle is set to continue for weeks, with many speculating that it could have lasting consequences for Combs' career and reputation. The outcome of this trial will depend heavily on how the jury weighs the testimonies and evidence presented, and whether they believe the allegations of abuse and violence against one of the most powerful figures in the music industry. This trial is far from over, and with each passing day, more shocking revelations seem to surface. As the courtroom drama unfolds, all eyes are on the legal proceedings, waiting to see if justice will be served for those who have accused Diddy of unspeakable acts of violence and intimidation. Stay tuned for more updates on this gripping trial. Subscribe for the latest courtroom developments and exclusive insights. Don't miss out. Hit the notification bell to stay informed on the shocking testimonies and legal battles unfolding in Sean Diddy Combs' high-stakes trial. Stay connected and never miss a detail.